man. I mean, that's what the Buffalo Bills are all about right there.
Go Bills.
Yo, what is going on, Bills Mafia? I hope y'all got me. I hope y'all see me. I'm having a little technical difficulty with the connection, but nonetheless, we are live. We are lit. It's your boy Julian J Mafia from Mafia Talk. Pedro Pizzi's not with us tonight. My man's still stuck at work. So nothing but love to Big Cuz, man. Hopefully he's gonna be with us soon. But man, we are lit. We're live. Week 2 of the preseason is out, man. Had a wonderful trip in Pittsburgh, man. Nothing but love to Steelers Nation out there. If any one of you are in the chat tonight, man, shout out, go Steelers, man. I've rocked with y'all, nothing but love. Y'all gave me nothing but great hospitality. Had an amazing time with all of Steelers Nation, Bills Mafia out in Pittsburgh. We was lit in Pitt. We're gonna have many more trips going on in the future, so please tap into my YouTube channel, my Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I got a bunch of fan interviews from Bills Mafia, Steelers Nation. Don't dog me out, man. It was my first time. I was a little nervous. It was a little rough, but shit, we knocked it out, man. We growing, we grinding. Big things coming our way this season. But nonetheless, man, welcome to Mafia Talk. We're having a great time. Big dubs. I won't say big dubs, but little dubs. But a dumb nonetheless. We're here to talk about the Steelers game. Here to talk about the Panthers game. I got my boy Kenny. My boy Kenny. He's joining us with us later. I got my guy Harry. He's going. Hopefully, he joins us later so we can get in depth of these two games. But I for one watching this week 2 game against the Steelers. As a Bills fan, I am in a better atmosphere coming off of that Bears game because that Bears game was rough. We shown nothing really to like. Offensive line was terrible. Couldn't stay on the block. Couldn't give the quarterback enough time to make a play. Couldn't let our running backs get through a hole, get some positive yards. It was real rough on the offensive side on for week 1. But coming up to the second week, I know it wasn't all that good. It wasn't all that great. We still have yet to score a touchdown, but nonetheless, we still look a lot better. The run game looks a lot better. Still need improvement in the backup quarterback room. But other than that, man, I definitely like from what I've seen on we can't hear me. Am I talking to myself? My man David Evans in the building, man. I appreciate you. Let me take this out because my mic. See, hopefully that works. My mic says it's going, so hopefully it is going. If not, man, please let me know in the chat. But still having a great time. Let me just take this off, man. Hopefully my mic is going good. Let's see. Yeah. I hear myself. So yeah, shout out to Bills Mafia, shout out to Steelers Nation. Everybody in the chat, let's go. My man Chris is in the building, man. I appreciate you jumping in, Chris. Going on to that Steelers game, like I said, I like what I was seeing from my offensive line. They definitely improved. They look good. Yes, our starters was in there, so that had a lot to do with it. But nonetheless, still look good. Still look a lot better from week 1. We still have a lot more work to do, but coming into the second week going into the third week, still got a lot of questions, but still looking pretty good. We all know we're having a little bit of a backup QB struggle. I ain't saying we got quarterback struggles because obviously we got Josh Allen, JA17 in the building. So we're always good when we got Josh Allen. But when it comes to the Backup quarterback room, we're struggling. Mr. Trubisky, I mean, he came back. He was with us for a year already. He's came back, and I don't still see much improvement on Mitchell Trubisky. I seen Sean Buscelli out of week one. Some things to like, a lot of things not to like. Unfortunately, he got injured, so we won't really be seeing much from him. We had Ben DiNucci in the coochie. He was out there, like I said, wasn't really a strong performance. Not many plays that wowed me, not many throws that wowed me. He kind of was just managing the offense, but we got a new guy, Anthony Brown, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. We signed a new guy. Hopefully, he can show us something different, something better, something more consistent in the backup quarterback room because we all know, God forbid, if Josh Allen has to go down, we need a quarterback that can continue this train going. Not talk about a Josh Allen replacement. I'm not talking out of 4 games, you win us 4 games. But if you can break even, show us some confidence and show us some consistency, I'll be happy. But like I said, I'm really not too worried when it comes up to the backup quarterback room because, like I said, we got Josh Allen. Even when he's hurt, he still plays the full season. Not much can knock this guy down. And for everybody talking, oh, we don't want him hurt. He needs to start running. He needs to slide. This and that. Shut your goddamn mouth. I love you, Bills Mafia, but Josh Allen is a dog. We know he's a dog. He's a tank. He's a train. Nothing could stop him. Every time he gets hurt, it's because he's in the pocket. It's not because he's running or running somebody over or jumping over somebody or whatever. Yeah, bumps and bruises happen in the NFL season, but at the end of the day, Josh Allen just he doesn't get hurt. He gets bruised up. He gets hurt a little bit, but he does not get injured to the point where he's out for games. So let's keep that health and keep that positive energy flowing through Josh. I'm trying to get my guy Kenny to jump in the building. 1 second, folks. Switch. Yeah. Trying to get my guy Kenny in here so he can start talking. Yeah, man, Hefe, stop talking. My man Josh Allen is a tank. I'm saying that all day in fucking Pittsburgh. He's a fucking tank because he run through motherfuckers. He blow motherfuckers up. He got that cannon. Josh Allen the tank. I'm telling you, it's true, man. He puts it on the field. You can't tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise. Josh Allen is a tank. I'm telling you, he got that cannon on him. I mean, he a lot faster than the tank. just imagine a tank with a V8 engine and with an Hemi on that bitch. he blowing through it, man. Not many people will tackle him. Not even your biggest lineman. Not even your strongest linebacker. Man, we ain't talk about old man Ben. He's been retired for over 5 years right now. Get over it. I know y'all struggling with your quarterback room. Y'all don't know if y'all want Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. We don't know. We know who we got. We got Josh Allen, JA17. Sorry, brother, man. You got dogs on your team, but not in the quarterback room. Yeah, I know. You got dogs in the room. I'm not hating. You got TJ Watt. I know he a dog. You got your boy the receiver Pickett, whatever, which one. You know what I'm talking about. He a dog. I was talking all about him during the trip. He a dog. You got defenseman on that dog, so he gonna run through that motherfucker. Now let me not get off track. And who cares? What he got right now? He fucking trash now. Russell's trash. He's been trash since the last year he played with the Seahawks. He did nothing in Denver. He not gonna do much with you guys. I wish the best for Russ, but it's Justin Fields' team until you guys find a replacement. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Steelers Nation. I gotta keep it real. Hope y'all can keep it real with Bills Mafia because we delusional. Man, we're going 17-0 this season. Fuck what you heard. But we're going to reel it back in. Going into, like I said, wrapping up that quarterback room, we're good. We got Josh Allen. We still like to have a decent backup, but that's really not the top of our worries. It's not at all. It is not. Where are my joints at? Moving down to the running back room. What are you guys' thoughts on our running back room? Because I, for one, dogs. They're looking great. James Cook looking great. He's making boys missing the phone booth. My guy Ray Davis. I don't want to talk too much about Ray Davis because I know that's my man's Kenny's guy. So I know he's gonna want to dive into his man Ray Davis. But yeah, he's a dog. He's looking real good. He's looking like James Cook replacement. Not this year. Calm down. Not this year. Definitely in the future. Big things with Ray Davis. I definitely could see him taking over this running back room because maybe we don't want to pay James Cook that big running back money. We don't know. We don't know what he has to offer. We'll see what we got going on in the future. But for this season, James Cook looking great. Ray Davis looking great. Evans, 37. Evans, he had a couple good runs. Frank Gore Jr. is looking good. As long as we have great run blocking and steady online performance, we're gonna be great, man. We're gonna be great, and that's gonna be another huge thing in the Bills' offense. Because if you can maintain solid offensive blocking on pass and run, especially on the run, if you can maintain great run blocking, we don't have to put it all on Josh Allen. We can relieve him with the James Cook and with the Ray Davis and whoever we can plug in. A Ty Johnson, I know he was out there week 2. He made a couple plays. So we got a solid running back room. As long as we have a solid run blocking, we're golden. Like I said, we don't have to rely on Josh. Our running game won't be ghost and everything runs through Josh, and Josh is our running game plus our pass game, and we don't need Josh Allen to be Superman. We already know we can do. We trust it. Yeah, he might throw a couple picks, he might fumble the ball, but shit, we will take all that. We'll take all that. I'm not really worried about that. I'm not really worried about that. Because we know what Josh can does. Even with all of his turnovers, he still is able to put up over 40 to 50 touchdowns, rushing and passing. So, like I said, I'm not really worried, but obviously, if we can get that run game going, it will be a huge help, take a huge load off of Josh Allen, and we can keep this train moving. I don't get what's going on with my links, trying to send my guys some links. Let me resend my guys some links out here. Yo, and please tell me, man, I got a new segment in here. Let me see. We got a new segment. Where my dogs at? Yo, Bills Mafia, tell me who's your dog this.
Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Come on!
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with my connection. Every time I send a video, it's just chop screw, chop screw. Hopefully, you guys were able to see that clear. But my dog this game, yo, watch out for number 59. Watch out for my dog, Kingsley Jonathan. Yo, I know he's a practice squad player. I know he's a backup. But, dude, my dog, Kingsley Jonathan, yo, he shows up and he shows out. My man looks great. Every time his name is called, his number is called, he makes a play. And, yo, he made several in this game. So, man, I'm telling you, definitely keep a lookout for my dog, Kingsley Jonathan. He's looking great, man. Like I said, he's making plays every time he's on the field. He does his job. Obviously, he's gonna stay on this team when we get down to the 53-man roster cuts. But I'm telling you, he's a dog. Another dog, Dorian Williams. Stop playing with Dorian Williams, man. I don't understand why you're overlooking him or Javon Solomon. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But yo, Dorian Williams is a fucking hitter. You hear that shit. A little bit better at wrapping up, but man, I'm telling you, he lays that boom. He lays that boom. I'm telling you, man. So definitely look out for my guy, 42, Dorian Williams, dog. Obviously we got our starters. Hey, we got Big Cuz in the building. Let's go, Big Cuz. We got Big Cuz in the building. How we feeling, Cuz?
Hold on, can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear you now. You hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm in. I can hear you. We good.
Let's get it. I just did my quick segment. Where my dogs at? Who was your dog for this game, man?
Oh man. Hold on. Let me get situated here. My bad, y'all. I seen you was going dolo. I couldn't do you like that. Yeah. Hold on. This thing going crazy. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with the thing.
What's going on, Cuz?
Nah, no, I was gonna say the local kid, man.
Oh man, I'm glad you said that.
He was amazing. I mean, I
Mhm.
know, like I said, it was preseason and everything. I know we don't want to get too carried away with preseason, but man, he looked like he belonged. He looked like there was no hesitation. I like it, man, because I mean, eventually, we get in that situation like we were in last year with Kansas City. You know, that depth would be nice to have, unlike last year where we had to pull what's his name off the couch.
Oh yeah, when you're talking about AJ Klein. Yeah, exactly. We have some great depth.
Yeah,
We have some great depth in our linebacker room.
yeah. I like the way Dorian Williams is playing too.
Hmm.
I you know I think we'll be okay if we get back in if we can get I think we'll be okay without Milano.
Right. Obviously, you want
But
that
yeah,
dog
no, my
in
dog.
the building. But go ahead.
Yeah, my dog is definitely the rookie. Definitely the rookie for sure. The local kid.
I'm telling you, man, he looked great out there. He knows how to make his tackles. He knows his positioning. He knows what to do. He's looking great, and he definitely could shoot up in the lineup with that type of play. He didn't know we're rooting for him. The organization rooting for him because he's a hometown boy. So
Yeah,
I
for
definitely
sure.
hope to see a lot from him. He needs to blow up in this game to like kind of be in second stream. Look, we already know he's probably at the end, but he's looking real good. Like I said there, I feel like they're already overshadowing Dorian Williams with the Javon Solomon. But man, is any man's battle.
And I didn't catch the beginning, so I don't know if you said this, man. Shout out to Groot. Groot looked good too.
Oh yeah, my guy.
Yeah, Groot definitely. We need a little bit more of that in the regular season this year.
What was that? 2.5 sacks, 4 tackles, 2 for losses,
We need that
and
all
what?
day
And only
long.
in a quarter? Come on, group.
Yeah, like come
And when
on.
I tell you, I gave that guy all my energy. Yo, for Bills Mafia, who got that game recorded, yo, you too, cuz go back into that game and go all the way back to the last minute of the fourth quarter. All you hear is me yelling,
I heard it. I heard it.
Russo, Russo. Oh man, I was going crazy for my
Yeah.
guy. Dude, I'm over here chilling. The game's already over. It's a minute left. So I'm like, all right, I already seen what I need to see. I'm on my phone. I'm just scrolling. I'm scrolling. And I just hear Russo. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is that the ghost of drunk Julian? Like, what the hell?
Aha.
And I just hear Russo. I'm like, hold up. And I stood up, got to the TV. I'm like, let's go, Russo. I'm like, yo,
Right?
Wayne, don't tell me I was that damn loud that you hear me on TV.
Yeah, you can definitely hear you. If you listening for it, you can hear it.
Man, you hear me just going, hey, hey. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's going crazy out there, man.
Yeah, y'all look like y'all was having some fun out there.
Yo, hell of a time, man. The camera's loving us. We almost got kicked out. The dude, security had to came out like, yo, y'all can't stand up the whole game. I'm like, oh, my bad, my bad. I ain't trying to get kicked
Yeah.
out. Everybody behind us, even Steelers Nation, was like, yo, y'all good, man. We enjoying y'all company. Like,
Right. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
damn, yo, I got my man Harry in the building. I was gonna have my man Kenny jump in, but there's something wrong with these links, man. We got to get these links situated because every time I jump into studio, the links change and it gives
Yeah.
me a hassle to try to send them back out. So, fellas, when you click my link, it's gonna send you on to like a link browser. Click the dots on the top, and it'll say open in normal browser or something like that. Like I'm trying to join right here, folks. I hit the 3 dots and it says open in external browser, and then that's when it allows me to join. See? So that way, I don't know if you can see because of green screen, but my phone was able to join in. So yo, fellas, Harry, Kenny, go to that link, hit the dots in the top right corner. It'll say open an external browser or something like that. Hit that and you should be good.
Yeah, I seen you on there. I was like, oh, he by himself. I can't do him like that.
Yeah, I
Let me
appreciate
hop
it.
on real quick. No, I know, but still, I was like, man, let me
Yeah.
hop on, man. Let me hop.
You know I need my Big Cuz. I can never do it without Big Cuz.
Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna let you go down like that. For
Absolutely
sure.
nothing. Did have a couple of joints. I was talking about our backup quarterback struggles because we ain't got no quarterback struggles. We got J17. We great in that, but we know we're having some turnover with the backup quarterbacks. How do you feel about that, and how you feel about the new guy?
Anthony Brown, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have been my choice. I would have went and just signed Ryan Tannehill. I mean, Yeah, that for me, it's like you got to think about it, man. Like I know we might feel the way we feel about Tannehill, but I've seen Ryan Tannehill win games in the playoffs. I've seen him take his team to the playoffs.
Right.
Let's not pretend like Tennessee had the greatest teams of all time. Like,
Right.
so I mean, in the event, God forbid Josh goes down, I would feel way more confident with somebody like Ryan Tannehill. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But let's give Anthony Brown a shot, man. I mean, he's got some good talent on him. We'll see. I like that they went and got somebody that can run, though.
Yeah, right. That can match him because it looks like Trubisky be trying to run, but he just doesn't have the legs for it.
Yeah. I think Trubisky's washed, man.
Yeah,
he just looks like he's just afraid to throw an interception.
You're right. No, I definitely agree with that. They scared to rip it, so he's so quick to run, but they don't have the legs to keep up with it. So,
like that one play on the third down, he had Cook coming across the middle on a drag route. All he had to do was dump it down to him. We pick up the first down, but he didn't even see it. It's like, what are you doing?
Right, and he honestly, like, you could have just lobbed it up there. I didn't see the all 22. I feel like you could have just lobbed it, take the hit, and James Cook would have still got it.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even look his way, I don't think, to be honest with you.
He wants to spin. He wants to spin out and try to make a play, but every time he tries to run and make a play, he gets tackled. So I mean, you can't really trust your legs because I mean, yeah, he's probably washed.
Oh, Hefe, I am on Instagram, brother.
Hey,
at PZMain24. My brother, I wish I was with y'all in Pittsburgh, man. Y'all look like y'all had some fun, man.
Oh man, I wish you was out there, cuz.
Yeah, I was watching the videos and stuff, man. It was cool.
Oh yeah, but I got my guy Kenny in the building. He about to join us and talk with shit. How you doing tonight, Kenny?
Man, what up, my guys, man? I'm cooling, man. I'm vibing, man. I couldn't wait to get on here. I didn't know what was going on. But, man, what's going on with y'all boys, man? How y'all feeling, man?
We feeling great,
man.
So, I'm about to say, I see Hefe in the chat, man. On some real stuff, man. How was y'all experience, man? Y'all boys looked lit. Y'all boys was on like 5 commercials. Y'all was on like 5 commercials. I see
right? I seen them on TV and shit. It's like, what's going on?
I'm telling you, at the end of the game, you hear me saying, Russo, go Bills, man. Screaming my ass off.
that shit was definitely lit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm glad y'all boys have fun, man. For real.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're gonna dive right into it. We'll talk about the backup quarterback struggles. Because we all know we're good with Josh Allen 17. But we're having some turnover with the backup situation. So I think I got my man Harry in the building too. So we got my man Harry in the building. How you feeling, Harry?
All right, now we on there. Now we on here.
Harry, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Yo, I'm not gonna lie to
you,
man. It was a little weird not seeing you with Julian on there at first.
Yeah.
It was a little weird. But now I'm in the building. It's working.
Yeah,
what's up, Kenny? What's going on, my man?
What's going on, my brother? How you feeling, man?
Another day in paradise, man. Just coming out from there. You know
yes, sir. Man, you know the vibes, brother, man. It's good to see you, man.
It's good to see you too, man. It's awesome. So let's get it started, boys. Where we at?
My man Hefe already know. Wait until we go live with Mafia Talk at the Highmark Stadium, man. It's lit.
Yes, sir. It's coming this year for sure, man. It's coming this year, man. Speak that into existence. Let's get it.
Hell yeah, we're gonna have the whole crew out there, man. We're gonna be having a great time. T Estelle, before we dive in, yo, please make sure y'all follow T Estelle. She keeps you updated on the latest Bills news, updates, highlights, all of that.
What up, T?
Great follow, man. Great follow. She's from Built in Buffalo. Number love to the Queen T Estelle, man. Definitely give her a follow. Yo, appreciate that, T, man. We trying to grow, get better, and that's what we doing. We're going on these little fan interview clips, so we moving up, man. We moving up. Appreciate it.
Hold on, before you go on, man. That was some crazy stuff. The world is small. That dude, that Dolphins fan you interviewed, I went to high school with that dude in South Carolina.
Right. That's crazy.
In South Carolina, not even in Buffalo, like in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's my boy Kyle. We went to school together. We used to always go back and forth with Bills, Dolphins, and all that. So yeah, that was kind of wild, man. That just, when they say the world's a small place, man, there you go.
Man, how you like two guys from Rock Hill and then his little cousin meets him up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Come
like
on.
if I would have knew you would have mentioned my name to him, he would have knew you right away.
No, I told him I hit him up on Instagram. I told him like, yo, I do a show with your old classmate. He like, word, Pedro. He said, who it up? Miss Adams? Hold on, I'm about to pull it up right now. Mr. Reed or something. Mr. Reed's class.
Yeah, Mr. Reed's class. Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Reed. That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I just got him back on Facebook too. Yeah, we reconnected too. So yeah, that's crazy. Small world, y'all.
What?
Small world.
Yeah, right. But let's dive into some Mafia talk. I'm gonna ask my guy Kenny first, and then I'm gonna go on pass it to Harry. We all know Josh Allen 17 is a dog. We're not having quarterback struggles, but in a backup room, we're going through turnover. How do you feel about the backup quarterbacks, and how you feel about the new guy we just signed? Kenny, go ahead.
All right, this is about to be unfiltered. I'm gonna keep it above. Mitch Trubisky need to get the fuck up out of here. He's washed.
Yeah,
He's
agree.
a bum. The man look like it's his rookie season. Like he never threw a football in his life. He act like he can't even read a defense. He can't even read a third string defense.
Right.
He's terrible. He has to go. What's the other dude name? DeCini?
Danucci.
Danucci and that coochie.
Hey, listen, he's only been there for a week though. We can't really,
Okay.
we can't really.
I could understand that, but then again, bro, at the end of the day, you are a professional quarterback if you've been there for a week or not. Regardless if you know
No,
the
I agree,
playbook
but
or not.
he wasn't brought in to be the backup. He was brought in to be the third string. So
Exactly. So he didn't belong in there in the first place, pretty much is
true.
what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
And he played like it. He played like he don't want to be there, right? But honestly, I think we should be concerned because, like, for example, I know we just signed what's his name, Anthony Brown.
Yeah.
So I know we got off on the Steelers. He kind of, I think it's a good pickup because at least they finally got a quarterback that's kind of versatile and mobile, like Josh Allen. He could do certain things like Josh Allen. For example, Mr. Trubisky can't scramble when the pocket is closing. He can't make throws on the run. So I feel like that's a decent pickup, but I'm still concerned if Josh Allen go down, our season is pretty much over with. And I think the Bills definitely should have focused more on drafting. I ain't gonna say drafting, but at least getting a good second string quarterback during this offseason. Because this is just it's ferocious, man.
There is one out there. There's one out there right now that we should have signed.
Please, you say Tannehill?
Tell me you wouldn't feel more comfortable with him. I'm not saying he.
I'm giving him the money. I'm not Tannehill any day.
Yeah, like I've seen him lead a terrible team to the AFC Championship game. Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying he gonna do that here, but I feel much more confident with him than anybody else we got on the roster besides Josh.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I'm about to say, I seen Chris say bring back Tyrod Taylor. It wouldn't have been such a bad thing, but one thing about Tyrod
Isn't
is two
he
things.
somewhere though?
Yeah, because like I say, it's two things about him. He can't stay healthy either.
Right.
Yeah.
That man get hurt pretty
New
much every
Jersey over
season.
there. He's in New Jersey over there. He's at the Jets.
He's with the Jets. Okay, yeah, he the backup.
Yeah, that's not bad. And also he's a little pricey, and the Bills are in a financial situation, so I don't even think we would be able to even finance him, honestly.
That's probably why they didn't go after Tannehill.
But yeah, let me pass the question on to Harry, man. How you feel about the backup quarterback situation?
Let me piggyback off of what Kenny says. So
Go ahead.
when it comes to Tannehill, when it comes to getting Tannehill, have y'all ever watched Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
All right. So there's a scene where he's talking to his dog and he said, I need the money to get the dog food. And I can't get the dog food if I don't have the money. Do you see any money right here?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with getting Tannehill, okay? Getting Tannehill is kind of like asking for something that you can't get. You can't get him because you can't financially afford it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You can't afford your quarterback, and we're stuck with Danucci. Now, I say Ben Danucci. I say it like in Italian, you know. I say Ben Danucci because I'm telling you right now, brother. I'm telling you right now, brother. My boy Ben Danucci, man. I be trolling the Bills, man. I tell them all the time. And then we gonna make the playoffs. Like the Mike DeVito, or whatever. Tony DeVito.
Tony DeVito. Or whatever.
Yeah, Mike DeVito. That's a D tackle from the Jets. What am I talking about, man? I'm telling you. Woo. All right, so when it comes to the backup quarterback situation right now with the Bills, with us having Ben DiNucci and having Anthony Brown, Anthony Brown actually played in the NFL a couple games. Actually, he didn't look bad. Again, Ben DiNucci's only been there for a couple days. I mean, now is what 2 weeks in.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, with the coochie, see.
How you doing?
I'm saying,
How you doing?
How you doing?
I gotta go about right now.
How you doing?
They actually knew each other in college. So Anthony Brown and Ben DiNucci actually went to college together. So
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah, so like with Ben DiNucci on being there a week earlier, Anthony Brown was saying that he wouldn't have no problem asking him any questions. So I think that there's a comfort there. And then Joe Brady actually said that he would actually keep the same call that he had when they were playing together, so that way the play is executed correctly, because they're playing a little behind. So they're trying to have some common ground with all of them, so that way it goes fluid for Saturday. Last week, Ben DiNucci being the Christian Ponder of the game,
It's that Christian Ponder. Yeah.
Good. You froze up there, Harry.
whole blocking the whole game deal. Like Shavers looked dejected. He's like, man, I'm looking. Backup position, I'm worried about, but statistically speaking, when Josh Allen doesn't play in the preseason, he actually had his 2 best years when he had no preseason or limited preseason snaps. COVID year, he didn't have a preseason, and he went and had the best year, and we went to the AFC Championship. So, I mean, if you want to look at it in an optimistic way, there's that.
I'll take it.
That's fire.
If you want to see it in a way where it's like, damn, we're one snap away. We're one snap away from the boy Ben DiNucci. I'm trying to tell you.
Listen. I'm gonna shut all that down. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Josh Allen is a motherfucking tank. He not getting hurt because he a fucking dog. He gonna run through everybody, and he gonna get his touchdowns. He gonna score his touchdowns, and that's it. It doesn't matter. He don't get hurt. He get dinged up. He gets dinged up. Don't get me wrong, but he finishes every season.
like
Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, Josh gets hurt. Our quarterback that's going to play for us is not on the roster right now. I'm telling you right now.
Enough of that blasphemy. Enough of that. We're talking about running backs now. Because I'm telling you, my guys are dogs out there. They're looking great. Man, I'm gonna let Kenny take this over because I know your boy Ray Davis is out there looking phenomenal. So talk about your boy Ray Davis.
Hold on. You see me over here, big dog. I'm already hyped. Hyped. Hold on. What I say about my boy Ray Davis, man? My boy is pretty much the next generation Ray Rice, man. Right? Come on, the vision. Y'all see the running when he get to like the little gaps, how good he could go in between the tackles. Y'all see my man catch passes on the sideline with the 2 feet in, with the toe tap. He's the full package, right? And then even that on the last show, I even said if it was up to any other NFL coach, Ray Davis will be the starting running back. And if you honestly look at it, and if anybody, okay, come on, you actually was at the game. You actually seen it for yourself. Overall, he fit into our system way better than James Cook. I know James Cook had a good season last year, but he don't fit into our system like Ray Davis can. And he can't do what Ray Davis can do out of our system, right? Okay. So Ray Davis is my dog. He should be starting running back, but I definitely see him taking more snaps and playing more plays or more downs than Ty Johnson for sure. James Cook, on the other hand, honestly, we haven't seen much from him this preseason, if you're gonna be honest. I mean, I feel like I've seen more from Frank Gore Jr. than James Cook. So I'm not impressed. This is what I expect from him. But
but like their hunger is different.
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely.
Gore Jr. and not Shavers. What's the other running back that they got over there?
Ty Johnson?
No, not Ty Johnson. There's another one behind.
Darrington
Evans.
Yeah.
He looked good too.
Darrington Evans got burst, but he doesn't find a way to stay on the squad. So he's only got a few attributes which beats him. Like he probably doesn't play much special teams. Ty Johnson plays special teams. You know, Frank Gore Jr. is a practice squad type player. Davis is a guy that's gonna pretty much do it all, and he's gonna pass block. And he's a rookie, so he still got his growing pains. And to put it in a nutshell with James Cook, I feel like James Cook just doesn't have the ambition right now. Like, what do you want to see out of him coming out of preseason? You want him busting out 30-yard runs and getting his ass hit? I'm not a fan for that. I feel like he's gonna just take his carries, see where he's gonna go, and just kind of drop. He's not gonna have the hunger to want to finish runs like he would from week 1 all the way to the end of the season. So you got to know what you're seeing out there when this guy's playing like 100 miles an hour. You could tell Josh is on autopilot. Autopilot, auto start to autopilot. That's why we really got our ass handed to us. Week 1, got our ass handed to us.
Uh-oh. What's going on? It kicked everybody out. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what the hell's going on.
What the heck?
It booted everybody. Everybody got a boot. It kicked everybody out. First it was Big Cuz, then it was Kenny, and then it was everybody.
All right, well, until we get Harry back, let me
go ahead.
Let me say, I mean, yeah, I was happy to see Ray Davis and everything, but I just want to caution everybody, man. Like, I get we happy that we got a new player and he's good and everything, but James Cook was a big part of our offense last year.
Yes, he was.
Let's just not dismiss him right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joe Brady wants to throw the ball to the running back out the backfield.
Right.
I got to see that more from Ray Davis before I can say he can leap over James Cook. That's just me. And I hope he does because I like Ray. I think he's going to be solid for us, actually. But I'm just not. I mean,
not there yet.
James Cook had a top 10 running back season last year, y'all. Let's not pretend. And he could have been a lot better if he would have caught some of those passes and not had some of those fumbles. So a top 10 season could have went easily to a top 5. I think that's the next step. If he can.
I got Cuz in the building, standing up for my man James Cook. Let's go.
I'm not trying. I'm just saying, like, let's not quickly dismiss James Cook like he a bum.
Absolutely.
I got to see more from Ray. Let me see it in the regular season first before I could say, because I've seen James Cook. I've seen him produce in the regular season. And man, trust me, I hope Ray Davis does, because we need that 1-2 punch, because Kenny's right. He offers something different to the offense that James Cook does. And that's the 1-2 punch that they've been looking for. When they tried to do Singletary and Moss, it didn't work. And a couple other, like, who was it? When Gore was here, who was with Gore? I'm getting a blank right now. Damn, my bad, fellas.
Singletary was the one that was there.
Was it Singletary when Gore was there last year?
Yeah, he was there with Gore. Yep.
I might be thinking something else.
I remember they looked up to each other. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I feel like we're at the verge of they're finally going to get that running back duo that they want.
Right.
We've been wanting for years. So I'm just saying, man, I think I want to see James take that next step.
Yeah.
Because if he could take that next step, man, that opens up a whole bunch of other options for us in the offense too. Like,
Absolutely.
If I could get more consistency like he did against Dallas, the man run for 179 yards, but all we remember is he dropped a touchdown pass in that game.
No, you're 100%
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
if you can clean that up and maybe catch that touchdown pass, then maybe we talking about you as a top 5 running back in the league.
Absolutely, but that's the real biggest thing that my man Backwood Bob popped up. Real quick, shout out to my man Bob out here, man. He doing big things with the streaming shit, man. Please tune in, tap in with my guy over here, man. He nasty. He nasty in Call of Duty. I ain't talking because he my boy and all that. Now he nasty. So if you fuck with Call of Duty and you just want to kick back and watch it because I ain't that good anymore, watch my man Bob, man. He be on some like 10, 20 kill streaks shit. Like, tap in, man. He nasty. But he right. He's right. He struggles in pass blocking, and that's the most important thing. And we don't need that tell on the defense where, James Cook is out, it's going to be a pass play. James Cook is in, it's going to be a run play. We don't need that kind of tell. But when we got the Ray Davis coming in, you don't know. He could block, he could run, he can catch out the backfield, he could do it all, I hope. So that's definitely going to be huge to prove in this season with James Cook in his blocking and see if Ray Davis. That's
when you hit Ray Davis. When you throw him in and they think it's a passing play, hit that draw play to Ray Davis. Boom.
They don't know what a running back draw is or a running back screen is. They don't know what that is.
I can't understand why we can't run that for like everybody else can run it on us, but we can't run it ourselves.
Right. Shout out to my guy Earl, my man, my brother, my South Park brother. How we feeling, man? I feel you. We still need to see more from Ford, man. This is his year. This is gonna be the year he makes that money, or he's gonna get brushed off onto another team.
say about that. So,
Go ahead, Harry. Go ahead, Harry.
James Cook and Joe Brady actually are complimenting each other because James Cook, although he's right, he's not that good at pass blocking. It's not his niche. At the same time, Joe Brady has now constructed the offense to now not being much pass blocking. So they're almost eliminating that. If you notice, they're having this weird formation where you got him sitting like 2 inches from the center and the guard. And Ray Davis tried to do that week 1, and then he got he was misaligned, and then they called a penalty on him.
Okay.
And then they fixed it week 2. They're not asking James Cook to pass block in this offensive scheme. My guess is that they're going to spread it out the way they did when we had Cole Beasley, when we had John Brown, we had rookie year Devin Singletary. Yeah, man, you know what I've been calling? I was talking to Kenny about this. I was saying, I really wish we had somebody like a Chan Gailey at OC where we could really spread the shit around. Because if I tell you right now, we got Bobby Babbage, and we have somebody that can spread the ball out with the type of options we have now. Dude, we haven't had a backup running back give us a type of juice since Carlos Williams. And I know you remember Carlos Williams, bro.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, he's a dog. And you know what happened?
That's a lost memory.
Gaining some weight. I don't know, man. It happens, you know.
I loved him when he was with us.
Dude, he was a beast. And then we ended up having to,
Let
go
the
through a rough
Patriots
patch
get
when we
him.
just had McCoy. Yeah. Well, no, it was I think it was a Steelers in the game. Like,
oh no, I'm Gilsey. I'm talking about Gilsey. I'm thinking about Mike Gilsey.
Oh, Mike Gilsey. Yeah, that's another guy. And they ended up going to a couple teams. Patriots ended up getting them, and then he got hurt. He had some lingering issue. But I mean, beside the case, we haven't even had a good, decent backup running back. And I look at the 22, and I just remember so much of Fred Jackson.
Me too.
The way he used to hit the hole, bro, and just make guys miss. I was watching tape this morning of Fred Jackson running. Because I get the itch every now and then to go watch some throwback ball. I want to see those Royal Blues, man, like one time on Josh and see, like I want to see that throwback, the gritty Buffalo Bills, man. That's something that I miss. I feel that our running back situation is going to be a lot better this year. Even if somebody were to go down, dude, we still got Gore Jr. We still got Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson showed a lot. I was talking crap about Ty Johnson all last season. I'm like, dude, what
all the running backs did good.
What y'all in for now? You got, what are we doing? He's doing good. So I feel like we're gonna be fine. We got Gore Jr. in the practice squad. My guess, and then the other guy goes, man. The way I keep forgetting his name, Darrington Evans. I get him. I don't know why. This is, it's just a body, man. It's just like Ben DiNucci and Anthony Brown, and just bodies to get us through. I mean, Ben DiNucci's probably going to be the backup. I mean, would it be crazy? Would it be crazy enough to think that we could possibly get Russell Wilson as a backup if he goes out?
Nah.
I'm good.
I'd rather have Ryan Tannehill.
I'm good.
I'd rather have Ryan Tannehill.
I'd rather have, respectfully, somebody that can pass the ball and get an offense pretty quick. He has an experience of doing that. The offensive line is not very good, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen that the last 2 games. Any just Bills games, they really not.
They definitely stepped up last game, but I definitely get it.
Yeah. Feel better over there for them.
That's how the season started, though. Remember last year, the season started. We all was ready to throw Spencer Brown out of the city.
I was ready. Yo, leave your jersey and the bench.
They got it together, so I'm hoping that happens again.
Yeah. Yo, I'm about to say though, before we go on to the next segment though, I have one question. But I want to start off with you, Julian. Do you think that the running back room is going to be the spotlight of our offense this year?
I mean, it totally depends on the offensive line. And coming out of that Bears game, I've told myself and I told everybody that if we can't get this offensive line situated, then we're not going to have a run game. And if we don't have a run game, everything's going to go through Josh. And when everything goes through Josh, he plays Superman. And I know everything I'm just saying right now doesn't sound like a problem. It doesn't, because he's going to get the job done. Yes, it's going to come with interceptions. It's going to come with fumbles. It's going to come with turnovers. Also comes with super Josh Allen running through motherfuckers, jumping over motherfuckers, getting over 50 touchdowns. But at the same time, Josh Allen needs to come into a state and at an age and at a time in his career where he doesn't have to be Superman. Put that cape on in the playoffs. We don't need you to be Superman not only every game, but not every play. Not every play, not every down, not every drive. We need you to have that cape. You have to run all over the field and make crazy throws and jump out of bounds and throw dimes. And he can do it all. He does it all.
Sure.
We don't want you to do it all on every single play. When you have a great offensive line, you're able to open up the run game. We got great running backs from what I've seen, especially at top two with James Cook and Ray Davis. So can it be the bright point? Yes, I would like us to be I wouldn't say primarily run game, but a strong run team that we throw a play action and boom, we're Josh Allen throwing it all over the place or however. But to answer your question, I don't think it's going to be the highlight of our season. I would like it to be just to take the stress off of Josh.
Okay.
If the running back room is the highlight of our season this year, then I'm telling you right now, James Cook is putting up Christian McCaffrey numbers.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but if we end the season, if we end the season and say the running backs were the main reason why we did whatever we did, it's going to be because of that. Because that's what, if you realistically, Joe Brady wants James Cook. He wants to use James Cook in that way. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I wouldn't call it the running backs. For me, I think the biggest is the tight end.
oh yeah, my guy right here just said that.
Come on.
Because Kincaid, Kincaid is the X factor, man. You know what you're gonna get from Knox, right? A couple of really good catches, some good games, a couple of drops. You know what you're gonna get from Knox. He's gonna give you what he's gonna give you. But Kincaid, he has that extra, that next level in him.
You think he got the it factor? That's what you're saying?
And I know people try to say this all the time, but he's got, if anybody can play like Travis Kelce, he's got the physical attributes to go do it.
Right.
Agree.
And he's got the quarterback to feed him the rock too. So if you can get Kincaid rocking and get Knox in the two, because they're going to use a lot of 12 formation this year, guys. They're going to try.
Right, yeah.
So, and then you use Samuel too, because Samuel's going to line up everywhere this year. And I want the Bills to going back to the running back thing. Let's line James Cook up in a slot in a 5-wide set. Have him matched up one-on-one on a linebacker.
Thank you.
Why not? He did that at Georgia. They used him like that in Georgia. Like, why not line him up in a 5-wide, spread it out? If you don't like the formation, you can bring him back to Josh. And matchups all day long. He should be able to burn a linebacker all day long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously Kincaid's a perfect player for our system because he's too big for them DBs to check him, and he's too fast for the linebackers to check him. So he's that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you go 5 wide and you got Kincaid in there, they're not putting the nickel corner on James Cook. They're going to put that nickel corner on Kincaid. So that's going to leave a linebacker on James Cook. That's a mismatch city all day.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, if he can just catch the damn ball, catch the ball. He could have had like 5 more touchdowns. 5 more touchdowns this year. He would have caught the ball. Like,
I got
you just answered your own question on why they don't go spread with James Cook, because he can't catch the ball. It's not saying he can't catch the ball. He's very inconsistent with catching the ball. So they already know that.
It's a concentration with him.
Know that. So they're not going to be too pressured on, oh, dude, like he's going to be the primary option. Oh, he's going to be the hot. He's probably going to be the guy on an emergency where they got to throw it to him. He's the hot. So he's going to probably do a flat, a Z and Z out coming from wide left to right. It's not really, professionals know that. So they know to not really target themselves. But real quick, Kenny said, what was your original question? If the running game was going to be the focal point basically of the year for us?
Of the season,
Okay. So my take is that he brought something real interesting to me, and he said they compare us a lot structure-wise to the year that Cam Newton had with the Panthers. And I understand that now. And I see Jonathan Stewart, Ryan Davis. I see D'Angelo Williams a little bit with movement wise and James Cook, but a better D'Angelo Williams. I see Cam Newton, prime Cam Newton, but with better throwing in Josh Allen. I see a guy that can really dominate, and they got a Greg Olsen and Dalton Kincaid. They're gonna eat, bro. They're gonna eat. They're just giving you demos, and I like how they're using Samuel right now, man. In the slot, I like how they're just using him everywhere. He
Right,
used to play
right.
running back in Ohio State. I used to watch him with Malik Hooker
Dog.
back in the day. He was a dog.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm Ohio
he played
State
a little
fan.
bit of everything. Yeah, bro. I used to
Yeah.
watch him and Malik Hooker play on Saturdays.
Oh
Man.
yeah.
I know what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah.
This dude is an animal, and he
Yeah.
was one of those dudes that you could just plug in anywhere. And I was surprised they made him a receiver instead of a running back. To be honest, he played better in space. I think they have the potential to. I think that we want to see Superman Josh in December, January. You know, those games that we had in Miami where he was literally like the guy pushing us down the field when we weren't getting any answers by Sherfield and Diggs and all those other. But like,
Definitely.
you know, you got to understand now where Josh's mental's at, where he's like, okay, now I calling the plays. I am calling the shots. There's no everybody else is just a bunch of gadgets. I'm the guy. So he has all these new toys to play with. They know how to play with them. They know what everybody's good at. Now it's time to show. I feel like the primary focal point. Tight end is is going to be the primary option for this offense this year, and then everybody else is just gadgets. It kind of reminds me when we used to have Roscoe Parrish, David Nelson, Stevie Johnson, Donald Jones, a bunch of just regular, BC guys.
Or even like the Beasley Brown year when we first got them.
Right.
Yeah. I just think that the only problem with the Beasley Brown thing is that none of those guys are small. All of them are huge.
Yeah, we got
They all got range, which also helps with Josh Allen and being able to throw the ball in transition and having a guy that can have separation like Diggs. And now just getting, instead of short guys that can get separation, you got big dudes that you can just throw jump balls to. And it eliminates the space category, like having to have guys that have space. So I feel like running backs are going to have a really good focal point in this offense this year, especially if we go down.
I just want to say one thing. When I was saying like we were just talking about with Cook, he got to catch the ball. This is it. This is the year, because like Kenny's saying, Ray Davis is coming, bro. Like this is the year. James Cook want to get paid. This is it. Like, because if he don't produce and Ray Davis is doing his thing, he gone. Ray gonna start next year. Or like we have a bunch of cap space too. You never know who they're gonna bring in. To honestly, boys, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think they're gonna be monitoring that wide receiver situation come deadline time. Because listen. Tell Jerry Jones to stop playing with CD Lamb, bro.
I'm telling you.
Tell Jerry Jones to stop playing with CD Lamb, because we got the cash space next year, and Brandon Beane could work that contract, and we can do it. You tell me we gonna call Dallas and say, look, we'll give you 2 firsts and a second. That Diggs second, you can have that too.
Right.
And you got a $25 million number 1 wide receiver at 25.
You got a proven veteran, yeah.
Yeah, and too about the whole the Superman Josh thing. I 100% agree with y'all. The only problem is we can't start the season 6-6. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Josh had to go in the Superman mode. But yeah, 100%. Man, I'm telling y'all boys, man, Brandon Beane, he's sly. I bet you he's monitoring that CD Lamb situation over there, man.
He needs to.
Man, I hope he at least already made a phone call. Just
stop waiting to the last minute, because I really feel like that's what goes down with Brandon Beane, that we feel like we're so good and so secured with Josh Allen that we start neglecting other areas. Like I feel like we've been neglecting the receiver room until now. Now we have to scramble and grab rookies and sign your Curtis Samuels and just bring a bunch of people in, because we lost our top 2. We lost 4 receivers last year. What? Diggs, Davis, Sheffield, and Hardy. And then we was left and scramble, and then we're stuck in a position because We had Josh Allen all these years, and now we're drafting the number one receiver. Like, come on, way too long, way too long. So Brandon Beane needs to get on it before it's too late.
I'm telling you, bro.
But I'm gonna just throw this out there. I don't want to make this a topic, but I definitely think Brandon Beane will pick up Ayuk before CD Lamb.
I would rather pay CD Lamb than pay Brandon. I'm not sold on Ayuk.
Right.
I think he's a product of Kyle Shanahan. I think he's a product of Kyle Shanahan and all that talent, because we wasn't talking about Ayuk until McCaffrey and Shanahan and all them got there. We wasn't talking about Ayuk at all. We was talking about Debo.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a rough take, man, because that route running he does.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I could be wrong.
I know you're not saying he trash or nothing. I know you're not saying he trash.
But if I'm gonna give somebody $30-something million, I'd rather give it to CD, because I know CD gonna give me number one numbers.
Yeah.
I'm just system, man. Kyle Shanahan could scheme anybody open.
Gotcha. Real quick, man, we getting late on time. Kenny, I'm gonna let everybody get their final thoughts, and we're gonna jump on to the next game.
My bad.
All right. So before we go to the next segment, I definitely want to say I think with Josh Allen, because the type of quarterback he is, I think we better off with not having a number one receiver, a receiver to where he have to force the ball to. I feel like we more of a if this is the right word, prolific. We more of a prolific, whatever. Offense when we don't have a number one receiver. We seen that last year when Josh Allen have the opportunity and the mindset in the space to where he could just throw it to any receiver that's open. That's when we see the Buffalo Bills offense. That's when we see Josh Allen at his greatest. So me personally, I don't want a number one receiver anymore. I feel like we learned that from Diggs. We see the pressure that put on our quarterback, and Josh Allen, he doesn't perform best over with having a number one receiver. So in my opinion, I'd rather just stick and grow up our rookies up, our young players, and let's keep it moving. That's my opinion. Save that money for a big player.
I would agree with you too, but I would just go back and just say Diggs was kind of a diva though. Diggs put that pressure on Josh more than Josh put it on himself.
Right.
If we can get a number one receiver that's not give me the ball and then I'm gonna drop the most important pass of the game after I complain about getting the ball. Like, come on, I'm still tight about that. My bad, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you.
Go ahead.
Harry, go ahead. Final thoughts, Harry. Final thoughts.
Is this? I like the guy that just said, you know, how they're cousins and all that. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when T.O. and Ocho Cinco became teammates, and then one of them got more of the shares than the other. And then it's like, damn, Ocho Cinco's not as tough as T.O., bro. There's a whole difference. And as far as final thoughts, if we can afford somebody like $35 million a year or some wild crap that wide receivers want nowadays, how are we gonna re-sign Group?
You got to remember that TV deal is going to
be tough. That's going to be tough.
The cap's going to go up. The TV deal, the more money, we'll have more money.
Yeah.
But I feel you though. You can allocate those resources to a lot of different places.
Right. Moving on, folks, real quick. Let me just tap in with Bills Mafia. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. Nothing but love to my guy Scott Blakely, always tuning in, man. My dog here, real one. Hefe, my brother, my dog, my road dog. Let's go. Always showing love. He was the motherfucker that was motivating me, supporting me, helping me make those fan interviews. So, yo, my brother, I love you. Nothing but love, man. Keep grinding. Nothing but success to you, my man. Joey Hatch in the building as well, man. Been here with me since day one. My dog, man. Love everybody in here, man. Nothing but love. Let's keep going. Keep building. Keep growing. I got my dogs right below me. My man Kenny. We just met not too long ago, man. He ride to die. He here for the long run, man. He here to build and grow. My man Harry always been with us. So Mafia Talk, man. We appreciate everybody. Harry. Absolutely. We appreciate and love everybody in the building, man. Yeah, let's just move on to Panthers real quick. Let's get a quick score prediction. We already know it's preseason. Tough to get a score prediction, so I'm gonna twist it this way. Big Cuz, are we getting a touchdown this weekend?
Yeah, Ray Davis. I'm gonna go with Kenny. I'm with Kenny on this one. Ray Davis.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say Ray get two. I'm gonna say Ray get two.
Okay, like it. Shit, we gonna just do straight to the hot and spices. He got two for Ray Davis. Let's go.
Yeah, two tutties for Ray Davis.
Kenny, what about you? Your hot and spicy hot takes.
All right, so I have a scoring 17, 2 touchdowns. The first one gonna come by the hands of Ray Davis, and the second one gonna come by the hands of Keon Coleman.
Let's
Ooh, I like it.
go.
I like it. I like it.
Harry, hot and spicy. Let's go.
I can't hear him. We can't hear you, brother.
All right, let me
Turn
give
it
you
up.
1 second.
There we go. About to put that
Hear me
train
now?
horn on.
Yeah.
Frank Gore Jr. Touchdowns.
Ooh.
Ooh.
2? You said 2?
Yo, I know that little Wayne meme. That little Wayne meme, like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm a dog. I said that, but I don't know how. Yeah.
I don't know if I can compete with y'all boys.
One more.
Look it. Oh, he's too hot. That's why they muted him. He was too hot.
You hear me now?
What was that? Yeah, a little bit better.
You hear me now? I feel like the Verizon. Hear me now? Anthony Brown. Rushing touchdown.
Oh.
Okay. I like it.
Okay, I got you guys because I haven't heard much from this man, but I got my man, Wheezy Dwayne Carter, with a forced fumble sack. Forced fumble sack.
Okay.
I haven't heard nothing from this preseason. I heard nothing from him. It might be that one play, and that's it. I got him with a forced fumble sack. Let's go.
Hey, okay. Before we close the show, right? I got this from you, Julian. You feel me? I got this from Jay Mafia right here. So I want to end this with a fun question as well. So, or the fantasy league, who is the first quarterback, running back, and receiver you would draft?
Josh Allen. Come on.
I say Josh, McCaffrey, and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harry, go ahead.
I gotta go McCaffrey running back.
Yep.
I gotta go Justin Jefferson, man. And in the wild card, outside of the obvious, I'm taking Jalen Hurts, man. That push is crazy, bro.
Okay.
That ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere, dog. And then him and Devontae Smith, what they got with Saquon this year, they're gonna be a problem, brother.
Yeah, they definitely gonna be a problem.
My man, Scott Blakely, showing love as always, my brother. Come on, man. Come on with the super chat. Nothing but love, my man. Nothing but love. That's from the heart.
Blakely.
Yo, he around here on every podcast. I'll be listening to everybody. My man is on every podcast, and he show love. He's Bills Mafia. He ride or die, man. I appreciate my man. Let's get it.
He said bad.
But for my fantasy, obviously I got Josh. CMC as well, but I got to go with Tyreek Hill. I mean, you can't beat that man.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
he's gonna get his 2,000 receiving yards.
You're right.
Eventually.
You're right.
It's too bad it's gonna be with Tua, but nah, Tyreek a different breed.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now too, and I hate to say it because he's in our division, but number 2, if I'm not taking CMC, I might take Breece Hall, man. I might take Breece Hall. Okay. We talking fantasy. I'm not talking
in my league right now.
Yeah. Breece Hall is the truth, man.
And that was mine because I was gonna pick Josh Allen. My running backs was either gonna be between Saquon, Saquon and Breece Hall because McCaffrey's dealing with I think like a hamstring tear probably or close, and he fucked that up. He pretty much out for the season, right?
And
so that's why
cover.
So that's why I probably want to draft him this year. And then my receiver, might be a hot take. I'm going Jamari Chase, big dog.
Ooh, that's not a hot take. He got a healthy Joe Burrow back, man.
Yeah, I'm going Jamari Chase.
Yes, I like it.
T. Higgins might put up more numbers than that, boy, this year. T. Higgins is like
because he in a contract year.
He all over that.
Right.
He's about to get all the love.
That's a good question. One more question.
What?
Kenny, T. Higgins or Brandon Ayuk?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I fuck with Brandon Ayuk, but I feel like with T. Higgins, he more versatile. I feel like T. Higgins.
I agree.
Will be a great Buffalo Bill. I ain't gonna hold you. Give me T. Higgins any day.
I agree with you 100%. What you think, Cuz?
No, I couldn't have said it better. I definitely rock with T. Higgins. He's a great player. Brandon Ayuk, I just hear what's going on. The talks it's just too much for us right now. We don't need that. Biggest problem with Higgins is money, which he well deserves. So I'm not mad. I'll definitely go with T. Higgins.
What you think, Harry?
No, we gotta get Harry better mic.
Damn, not again.
Nah.
We'll hear him say damn, but when you gotta say something important, we don't hear him.
Yeah.
Time out.
That's when you know that fire coming.
He said T. Higgins.
There we go. I'm gonna get a separate episode with my man Harry because I know he has a lot to talk about. But there you have it, man. Another great episode of Mafia Talk. Did not expect Big Cuz to pull up, but you already know it ain't Mafia Talk without Big Cuz, man. I'm telling you. Absolutely. We got my man Kenny in the building. Yo, please tell the people where they can find you and what you got coming up, man.
Yes, sir. So you can find me on Instagram at Kenny2_boy21. You can find me on Facebook as Kenneth Jackson. I about to say I already tagged myself in the video, so just look at it. You should be able to see my name. And on Facebook, not on Facebook, on YouTube, you can find me on the Bills United podcast, right? Bills United podcast. I about to say I'm gonna have a live show probably every Thursday and Saturday. That's my goal. I'm building up to it. Definitely tune in, show some love. And one more thing, Hefe, pop out and show up, man. I'm on you, bro. You coming on my show, big dog. You my boy, bro. You my boy, man.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Harry trying to say something, but I can't hear him. Nah.
Bills, and he loves Josh Allen. That's all. That's all. But there you have it, folks. Nothing but love to all the Bills Mafia. I wish I could hear more from Harry, but he got some technical difficulties going on too. So number love to the Mafia, Steelers Nation as well, but it's still go Bills. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hefe, Joey Hatch, Scott Blakely, always with the super chat,
yes,
man. That's love. I appreciate that, my man Scott. Appreciate that. You ain't got to do it, but the fact that you do, man, I rock with you, man. Nothing but love. Hopefully I get to meet you one day and we share a beer and talk some shit. So, but there you have it, folks, man. Another great episode of Mafia Talk. Please tune in next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Tune in to the Mafia Talk YouTube channel. I'm doing clips, reels, fan interviews. I'm trying to grow and build that way. And then, as always, on the Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel, we're live every week, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Please tune in next week. There you have it, man. Let's go, folks. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Bills.
One job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all.